talking about quantum mechanics, quantum physics or quantum entanglements, something that people take lightly because of the word entanglement. It was thrown around because of a celebrity entanglement last year. But quantum entanglement is something very real. It's something that parents can feel for children, that twins have, and that you can feel for someone that you actually have feelings for. The more feelings you have for someone, the more your telepathy can grow for them, the more you can sense that something is off. As you know, when our dad unfortunately passed away, myself and Tan, in totally different locations, we felt a physical tug within our stomach.
And I was actually physically asleep when it happened.
And I was in a pool having hydrotherapy in a hospital, and I actually had to climb out of the pool. We all felt that quantum entanglement sort of loosening or detaching. You can't see it, but it's definitely something that you can feel.
Sometimes unexplainable, but
unexplainable, yeah. You've worked with children before over the years, and you know that sometimes parents might contact you because they feel like something is off with their child. So yeah, quantum entanglement, quantum mechanics is something very real and very much in play in everyday life around us, in situations that we actually take for granted. How many times do you pick up a phone and phone someone and say, do you know what, you were going to live long, I was about to call you. You know, we're not Mystic Meg out here, but there is something going on with energy that is very much happening. Some are tapped in more than others, some are oblivious to what's going on, but even when you're oblivious to it, it is still at play, it is still working, and it is still happening.
Label it differently, but it's all the emotions.
It's definitely there. Yeah.
And how does quantum mechanics relate to soulmates?
The pull of energy. A lot of the time, the reason why you come into contact or you cross paths with your soulmate is because of that entanglement, that energy pull. Also, obviously, as we've spoken before, it could be because of karmic debts from past lives. But everything, absolutely everything, is to do with energy. So the quantum mechanics in terms of soulmates is the energy, it's that spark, it's that awakening of your soul, your energy, your chakras, and all these things.
So do you think if people are not connected to their energy and wanting to discover their own soul, they'll miss that soulmate opportunity?
If you're not in tune with yourself, how do you expect to be in tune with somebody else? You're not giving them you're giving them almost like, we're talking about energy here, but you're giving them a scrambled version of yourself. If you were to see, you know, back in the days, TV, end of the night, it used to be all scrambled black and white. That's what you're giving. What picture, what understanding, what can they take from a scrambled screen? Nothing. You need to be clear within yourself. You need to be in tune with yourself to then be able to tune into somebody else.
And receive that.
And receive that, yeah.
And what's your definition of a soulmate?
Is someone who will definitely travel with you, someone who you're going to be tapped in, that you can do this work together actually, to be able to say to your soulmate, this is where I'm at, this is where you're at, can we work together on repairing our souls? Can we work together on elevating our souls?
Yeah.
Can we meditate together? Yeah. Can we get to a higher level together? And to be able to have that conversation, you can't have that conversation with everyone.
No, if you just separate the words, soul and mate, what is a mate? A mate is a friend, someone who comes to elevate you, inspire you, hold your hand through life, through your journey. Your soul is your soul. So you now, a soulmate, is someone who's going to come and hold your hand, be your friend, accompany you, inspire you, push you to be the best you that you can be. You might always not like the way you're being pushed, but you put the two back together, and that's what that soulmate is there to do.
And I think you can travel in a relationship, in a long-term relationship, for misuse of the word soulmate then, or misunderstanding at a certain point in your life, you feel that that's your soulmate. But then when you encounter your real soulmate, it feels completely different. And it's something that in a relationship you could do things together, you can partner up, you can be a mate.
Yes.
But that's not necessarily a soul connection, a soulmate. You can go through things together, but until you've experienced that level of spiritual connection with someone, you can't identify that. You can't.
Exactly. And I think, just to be clear, some people's interpretation of soulmates and soul ties will be completely different to our understanding of that. This is through experience, this is through research, this is through knowledge and wisdom. However, if this is not your take on it, it may not resonate with you, and that's absolutely fine. In this life, you are free to have your own perspective. If it does resonate with you, then we are very grateful that this information is for you and may just awaken you or open your eyes deeper
to what
this
you
topic.
need actually, and what your soul might be craving. If you feel you're in a relationship and your soul is still starving, then you need to look at you, what you need, what you're putting out there, what you're manifesting, so you can get what you really deserve, so that your soul is fulfilled.
And your soulmates will also incorporate your love languages, whether it's a friend or a partner that you are in an intimate setting with. Your love languages, you should be able to give and receive things in a way that fills you. In a friendship, if you're a person that's a giver, but you also you don't really like to have things given to you, these are things that need to be discussed in friendships, in partnerships, in business partnerships. In order for things to be successful, you have to speak your truth. If you keep your truth buried, it festers, it bubbles, and then it erupts.
Definitely, I think it's a conversation we can all have with ourselves. We can all have with the people we believe we're connected to, whatever level you are.
Yeah. Before looking for a soulmate, be your own soulmate. Basically, be a mate to your own soul. Do the work, love yourself, self-care, self-love, boundaries, healthy love, all those things, cleansing, meditation. Be a mate to your own soul so you can be the best mate to somebody else's soul.
Can you have more than one soulmate?
Yes. You can have more than one soulmate throughout your life. You can meet people at different phases of your life because of where your energy is. A lot of this, we go back to the entanglement then and the quantum mechanics. A lot of it is about alignment. If your energy isn't aligned with a certain person, it's not going to work. People usually come into your life anyway because you're...
Would you say we're
soulmates?
soulmates?
I believe we're soulmates. We bounce off of each other. We can openly speak our truth and we push each other to the next stage. Soulmates come in all forms. You have friendships that are soulmate friendships, never supposed to be intimate, but they are also there to do the soul work with you.
Wait. So usually people define soulmates as an intimate partner. So now you're defining soulmates as somebody not necessarily that you're intimate with, but even someone that you can, a sibling.
Yes, definitely, because there's siblings all over the world that don't necessarily get on, don't necessarily tap into each other's energy in the way that me and Charlie do. That we are totally non-judgmental with each other, we push each other, we inspire each other, and we understand each other's soul and what paths we're on. We talk about our journeys, our spiritual journeys with each other, and we literally, we
do all the things that we just described what a soulmate does.
And we understand our own healing, and we help each other on the healing journey. And we have experienced some things that we've healed from together, so that makes us a mate in that. It's something we can connect with, and we celebrate together, and our souls are fulfilled with the conversations we have, off air and with you guys.
And that we then spill into our children, so we kind of make sure that it's going to the next generation. I have a platonic friendship. I've had that friendship for over 20, probably 24 years. A male friend, best friend. We are soulmates. His wife laughs about it, that me and him should actually be on camera, the way we kind of go on about certain topics. He is my friend soulmate. He pushes me, he addresses things that no one else would probably pull out of me. Same thing, I do not appease him by telling him what he wants to hear. I tell him what he needs to hear, and not many people can do that with him. So I know, we laugh about it all the time, we know we're friends, soulmates.
So these situations you've described, would you not just say they're friendships?
No.
No, if you're tapped into your own soul, if you have a
deeper understanding of
yourself, and you've done work, and you can address your light and your dark. When someone else comes in to help you with that journey.
Yeah, you can have friends of all different levels. You have friends, you have acquaintances, you have associates. You could have someone you've known for 10 years, but that's not your soulmate. There's things you could never discuss with them. There are, whether it's relationship issues, financial issues, there are many people that you never get deep with.
It's a deeper level. It's a deeper level than what you're used to, your friends and acquaintances, and that connection that's undeniable, to be honest.
You know when you have a friend that is a soulmate. They will be happy when you are happy. They'll be sad when you're sad. They will not laugh at your downfalls, and they'll encourage you to pick yourself back up. In this day and age, I think there are a lot of people that don't fully understand or fully support each other, and I think when you start going back to the basics of soulmates, whether it's in friendships and things like that, you take away all the surface stuff.
You care about someone else's soul.
Basically, you don't care about what they have on the surface materialistically. You care that their soul is being nurtured. That is something that doesn't come with your average friendship, your average connection between a male and a female when you just meet someone. Someone who truly cares about you, someone who truly cares about your soul, wants you to do the work for you. They're not trying to come in and heal you. A healer or a true teacher is someone that directs you back to yourself.